So I do think therapy is something that like there's obviously, you know, a lot of people have starting to kind of break down the negative stigma about it.
Mm-hmm. What's the negative stigma?
I think you know, in the last decade or so, like it's been a lot more acceptable to like openly say, hey, I'm going to therapy. I think before you would think that there was something wrong with you, you know, but it's not. It's like sometimes you need to kind of work through like stuff that's subconsciously there that you don't even know.
I feel like everyone in the whole entire world needs therapy.
I agree.
It doesn't mean you're crazy or you're psychotic. I feel like because everyone in this whole world's life is not perfect and everyone has been through something. Even if your life was like super good growing up, there's like something that you could maybe heal from, or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong, but majority of us need something to heal from. So
100%. Have you ever done any psychedelics?
What's that?
Like shrooms or anything?
Oh, I don't do drugs.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you know, some people say they're drugs. Some people say they're not drugs. They're healing.
Yeah, I don't do drugs.
In Portland,
I have smoked weed before, and I really didn't have a good experience with it.
Yeah, weed's whatever.
I would never in my life do an edible. I see people go crazy.
Oh yeah, don't ever eat weed.
Oh, never.
It's the worst idea. So the thing about shrooms is like there's like so they just legalized them in Oregon last year, I think. Mm-hmm. So like veterans who have PTSD, they go through psilocybin therapy, and then like it really is like eventually.
I'm sure that it could help some people. Yeah. Don't get me wrong.
It's going to be like a legal form of therapy in the next like decade for sure.
Okay, so drugs and therapy. That's
shrooms. No, not drugs.
Like what are shrooms though? Is that like an actual mushroom that grows from the ground?
Correct.
Really?
Yes.
The ones that we eat?
No, there's different types of mushrooms. Obviously, these are psychoactive. They have an ingredient called psilocybin.
Oh, I probably would go insane. I probably would die.
You might, but you might not. That's crazy.
Shrooms. Oof.
Well, shout out to you. I mean, I feel like I'm always impressed when I see someone with a beautiful voice also be a pothead.
Really? Oh, yeah.
I'm like, you smoke a lot to be able to sing like that. Like,
yeah. Sometimes it helps the raspiness of people's voices.
True. If you got the raspy thing going, I get that. You've also kind of been like one of the go-to like hook people, I feel like, for a lot of rappers. What has been like your favorite hook you've cut that wasn't for your own shit?
For my own song, a hook. I think, you know, I did one for Jeezy. Mm-hmm. It's Jeezy, Benny the Butcher, the real hood songs. I like bringing the sugar to the spice, or however you would say it. Like I like being the sweet voice that comes on like a real roughneck kind of song. It's easy to do it with melodic rappers,
of course.
I like to specifically do hooks on like the thugged out songs.
Well, because like in the 2000s, that was the thing.
That was the thing, yeah.
You would have like a
I would have been that girl
with an amazing, dope female singer or male singer, and it would be like a dope record. Like
even back when, like, I mean, I love Tupac. Like I grew up on Tupac. My mom loved Tupac, so like the women that he would have on there, like just singing their heart out. I feel like if I was back in that era, that would have been me.
You would have been on the Tupac songs.
Yeah.
Is Tupac like your GOAT?
My GOAT?
Yeah. Like who's your favorite?
I never really said he was my GOAT. Who's my? I mean, he's definitely like a fave.
Yeah.
Mine. Like I have a lot of faves that are like OGs, like Whitney Houston.
Shout out to Whitney.
Yeah. But yeah, I love Tupac.
Who do you think? I think Whitney's probably got the best voice ever.
Best voice ever. She has a very very powerful. I think it's
like her Adele.
One of the best voices. Adele there too. Kiki Wyatt.
For sure.
Her voice is insane. Of course, Beyonce's voice is insane.
Beyonce's the GOAT.
But that's like,
I mean, look,
everybody knew that.
Beyonce's like the best performer I've ever
but Whitney's vocals.
I just feel like you put like we're in a room. There's no mics. You just got a belt.
She probably just command the whole room. Like,
yeah.